Hey there, it's Wayfair here, where delivery and setup are as easy as a few taps on your phone. You're relaxing in an old hammock, scrolling Wayfair's app, when you spot it, a brand new patio set. Next thing you know, Wayfair delivers it right to your patio and sets it up. Oh, you need a new grill too? All right, Wayfair's got you covered. With Wayfair's Room of Choice delivery and fast expert setup on qualifying orders, life gets a little easier. Visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
This is the Black Tax. There's an African proverb that starts, "The end of a cow is beef. The end of a lie is grief." I believe in the power of friendship. When I extend friendship to you, it is pure, it is honest, it is giving. There's a joke that Kevin Hart says, when your shit is my shit and my shit is your shit. That's what friends do. Friends look out for each other. And sometimes people don't have a true understanding of the measurement of friendship. So, I had a friend who worked for a car company. And she had a friend who I knew who also worked for the parent company of the car company. She gave my friend a sum of money to pay for radio ads for an event that they were sponsoring. My friend, whose friend worked at the radio station, booked all the ads without payment because she knew she would end up getting a payment based on the excuse that the friend that I had told her that once the parent company cuts her the check, she would pay for it. She was like, cool, we girls, we go back to the Spelman days, everything is good. No problem. Problem was, my friend used the money for her personal good. She didn't pay for the ads when she got the money. She went on vacation. She bought tires for her car. She went on a little shopping spree for herself to make her feel good about herself. Time moved on. I am working for a law firm, and she called. She's like, hey, I need a favor. I need to negotiate a deal, a payment plan for these radio spots. And I was like, sure, no problem. She said, well, how much do I have to pay you? I said, you don't have to pay me anything. We're friends. I'll just do it. Give me the woman's name. I'll work out a deal. I'll work out the payment plan. I'll let you know, and I'll just give it to you. So I worked out the plan. The woman was very friendly. We giggled and laughed all the time, and we worked out back and forth. And we finally got a payment plan that seemed to be reasonable to be paid off over a period of 10 months. And then my friend went ghost. I called, I left messages for her. I got into a panic mode, like, are you okay? What's going on? Are your parents okay? Radio silence. So after chasing her for 6 months, I let it go. I told the radio station that I've been unable to connect with her. I don't know what happened, but I don't think this deal is going to happen. So thank you for your time, and I wish you all the best. And she said, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. We'll have to just take her to small claims court and get the money. Fine. 10 years go by. A mutual friend that we both had is now in law school, and she is stressed the fuck out. And I said, hey, having been through it already, the law school experience in an all-white school, being black, it's a lot of stress. And so I suggested to her that she go see her friend, walk around the campus, just have a good time. Get away from books and school and classes, and just take a few days to do nothing. It was a long weekend. You could fly down Thursday night, be back Monday, and whatever you got to read or whatever you need to read in between there, you could just kind of stay on top of it, but kind of just don't let it be the pressing issue. She goes, she gets back, she calls me, and she says, Malik, I cannot tell you how grateful that I am that you suggested this, because I feel so much calmer, so much relaxed. Well, good. I'm glad. Sometimes you just need a break. And she was telling about the mutual friend we had and how they had got together, and the mutual friend was asking her, "Hey, I haven't talked to him in so long. Give me his phone number and I want to call him and catch up with him." So she says, "I'm going to give her your phone number if that's okay." And I was like, "That's not okay. You can't give her my phone number." And she was like, "Well, why not?" I said, "Well, it's been 10 years. Why would I want to have a conversation with somebody I haven't spoken to in 10 years? And then she said, the reasons why you haven't talked to her in 10 years, because of the money you stole." I paused and I was like, "I'm sorry, what money that I stole?" She says, "The money that you were supposed to pay the radio station with that you got and you stole." And I said to her, "Are you telling me for the past 10 years you've been holding on to this tidbit of information and you believed it?" And she says, "Well, yeah, my girl's not gonna lie to me. And you think I would? The one who's been through all the shit with you, with your parents, with your parent dying and your brother dying and your man breaking up with you and your man's hemorrhoids hanging out his ass. You think I'm the one who lied?" She's like, "Well, why would she lie to me?" "Because you're gullible." I said, "Let me be really clear with this and explain to you what happened. She stole the money. She didn't pay for it. She didn't pay for what she wanted to pay for. She asked me to negotiate the deal. At no point, at no time, in under any and all circumstances, did any money from the car company enter my account. So she lied to your face. You believe the lie for whatever reason. And we're done." And I hung the phone up. I haven't spoken to her since. Either one of them. So another friend of this friend was also on the outs with her. And this friend, so the friend we are on the outs with, father passed away. And the friend sent a text message to her about her, with her condolences. And the friend that we are on the outs with sent her a response message. "Thank you for your condolences. And by the way, I owe you an apology because I'm sure after thinking about it, you were looking out for my best interest and I took it the wrong way. And I hope you have it in your heart to forgive me." My friend told me about this and she says, "Well, I guess she's going to reach out to you and do the same thing." And I was like, "Why would she do that?" I don't care if she apologizes or she doesn't apologize. At the end of the day, people are going to have to learn valuable lessons the hard way. And I'm all about teaching them the hard way. One should never allow someone's years of a friendship to continue to be a friendship when the friendship or the friend of that friendship has been blatantly disrespectful and told a bold-faced lie. There is no room in your life for people like that, because if they've done it once, they'll do it again. And I don't care if they found Jesus, if they found Jehovah, Muhammad, the Dalai Lama, or Buddha, or Princess Diana herself. The reality is that when a friendship is destroyed, it is meant to be destroyed. It is meant to be broken. It is not meant to be mended. It is not meant to be fixed. It is meant to be left where it is, because their friendship is not the friendship you need as you move forward in your life. That friendship is the weight hung around your neck that keeps you from shining, that keeps you from glowing, that keeps you from being that motherfucker that you know you are. Some friendships will never last. Some friendships are seasons. Some friendships are forever. But when somebody does something blatant to end a relationship, but we give them grace, does not mean we have to be their friends. We can leave them where they are, forgive them, and move on. So I want you to take this away from this. Not everybody is a friend, and not every friend is for everybody. You have to have the discernment to know who you can trust, who you can believe in, who believes in you, who celebrates you, regardless of it's a win, a loss. They're there to make sure you shine. Those are the people you keep around you, not the ones who will lie on you behind your back. Stay woke. We out.